I was not going to make a video today. I just thought, you know what? Oh well. But then I got a message from my sister. She was telling me a little bit about herself and her day and week. And I thought, you know what? I can just tell a little bit about my day and just put it out there. So here I am. And it's time for me to be already in bed. It's been a long day. A friend had plumbing issues last night, so she ended up coming over last night. The rain continued through the night and through all morning. And so anyway, my husband went to pick her up. She doesn't like to drive at night. He went and picked her up, brought her here. She spent the night here last night. So I left a little earlier today than I usually do on Wednesday mornings so that I could take her home, and picked up my friend, and we headed off to CVS and got caught in traffic that wasn't moving. And after 10 minutes, I just turned my car off. And 2 hours later, we were finally on our way. So that was a little bit nerve-wracking. It was like one by one, just releasing all the things that I had hoped to do that morning. I thought, well, you know what? At first, I thought, well, I still have plenty of time. I left with plenty of time. I can still get there, and there were things I wanted to prepare ahead of time, but you know what? It's okay. I don't have time to prepare those things. I've just got to roll with it. I got to let go of some expectations. And then I thought, I was thinking, well, okay, I wanted to teach the kids this, and I wanted to do sourdough, wanted to show them a little bit of sourdough starter and mix some flour and water in it and hopefully let it rise over the course of the morning with them, as we talked about Matthew 13 in our lesson this week. Well, so I kind of released that, like, okay, I guess that's not going to happen. Okay, this is not going to happen. Okay, this. So just mentally, I had to sort of check things off, and then I texted the other children's teachers and said, you know what, I might not make it for the children's performance. Someone else is going to have to lead it, or I don't know. And so, anyway, I just one by one had to kind of release those things and say, oh well, you know what, life goes on. it's okay if I don't get to do all these things that I had hoped for today. Sorry about the Christmas tree glare there. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know, I think a tree may have fallen across 2 lanes of traffic. We were praying. I had my friend Shaylin with me, and we were praying that nothing would happen, like that nobody was hurt. And as far as I know, nobody was hurt. There were no vehicles that we saw. It looked like it was a tree across all lanes of traffic. So we got there about 10 o'clock, and the program for the children to sing the music that I've been working on with them was supposed to start at 10:15. So did the program, and then I had about a half an hour with my class we just did some crafts. But anyway, it was, and while we were waiting 2 hours, I pretty quickly was able to release stuff. It was still kind of some anxiety in there every once in a while, like, really? How long is this going to last? How long are we going to be sitting here? And I pulled my guitar out, and we practiced, Shaylin and I practiced our songs, and I wrote out notes of things I wanted to say in between the songs. And when I was doing that, I was thinking, am I even going to get a chance to say these things? Is there any point to me preparing for this? And some prayer mixed in every now and then, for whatever's holding up this traffic, and for my friend and her plumbing issue, and for just thanking the Lord. Oh my goodness. It could have been blazing hot, not this time of year. It could have been blazing hot out there. Or worse yet, it could have been freezing cold and us being stuck out there for 2 hours. And you don't really want to leave your car on that for all that time. So I just was so thankful that it was not cold out. And even though it was raining, it was fine. We were in the car. So there were a lot of things to be thankful for. And we did make it. And then after that, met with a dear friend of mine, had a nice time talking over lunch, and then went and practiced my flute with the gal that I'm going to be playing music with on Sunday at church. And that was so much fun. It just recharged me, energized me. We played duets for, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. Maybe not quite that long. yeah, almost that long. And mostly violin, flute duets. And then at the end, she played piano and accompanied me on a couple solos. So it was so refreshing and energizing to get to play with her. And, oh, yeah. Came home and got to have supper. And then my husband and I sat here and just talked. I feel like we both just feel like we've been missing each other. I don't know. Even though we see each other every evening, almost every evening, it just feels like we've been just haven't had a chance to just hang out and chat and catch up. And so that happened for a while. We just sat here and got caught up, and that was sweet too. So it's way past bedtime. We need to get to bed. I am exhausted, but I made it through this Wednesday. I have some fun activities the next couple days I'm looking forward to, but I really hope to chill, rest, breathe, spend some time with the Lord. And so that's my update for today. Have a great day or night, wherever you are.